We all have intuition and the ability to develop it and strengthen it even more by practicing different exercises, meditating, and doing other things like yoga and energy healing work. Basically anything that connects you with yourself and the world around you. In this video, I'm going to share one of my favorite exercises to develop intuition. If you like this exercise and you want even more, I have some listed on my Patreon and in my self-healing course. The links are in the description. The first thing that you want to do is grab a notebook or something that you can write on. It could even be your phone, just so that you can record any insights, any feelings, anything that you're getting. If you are working on strengthening your intuition, I definitely recommend having a notebook just to help you see that you're probably more intuitive than you think, and it'll also help you get insight into how your intuition tends to show up for you. For this intuitive exercise, we are going to meditate on colors. So we're going to start, get into a comfortable position and close your eyes and think about the color red, visualize it as best as you can, and just notice whatever comes to you. You might feel sensations in your body. Certain words might come up for you. Just reflect if red has a special meaning to you. And then imagine holding the color red in your hands. And notice what that's like. Is it big or small? Is it heavy or light? How does it feel? What does it do in your hands? How does your body react with the color? And you can ask yourself, what does red represent to me? And just see if anything comes to you. And now you can pause and write down red and anything that came up for you. For me, what kept coming up was it was almost like the red was lava in my hands, and it felt like when I am seeing red, it's kind of like melting off anything that I don't need anymore. And I also saw the color red as a big bowling ball that was very heavy, and it felt like it was pulling me down and grounding me. So the next time that I see red, those things might come to me or something else might come to me, and it'll help me understand what my intuition is trying to tell me through the color red. The next color that's actually coming to me is silver, so we're gonna go with that. So close your eyes and just visualize the color silver. Notice what comes to you, anything that you feel, any thoughts that you have. If anything pops into your mind, like another symbol or sign related to silver. And then imagine holding silver in your hands. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Maybe it even has a smell. If you want, you can lick it, see what it tastes like. And notice what sensations you feel in your body, any insights that come to you. Maybe silver speaks to you and tells you something. Just take note of what you experience and feel. And then whenever you're ready, you can write down silver and whatever came to you. For me, immediately it felt very cooling in a purifying way. And I heard cool, calm, and collected. So if I am doing energy healing and I see silver, maybe that's some calming energy coming in or some purifying energy coming in. Or maybe if I am really heated and I need to cool off, I can imagine silver. Or if I'm working with tarot cards, for instance, and I see silver, it may have something to do with purifying or feeling cool or calm or collected or needing to be that way. The next color that we're going to visualize is lavender. So close your eyes and imagine lavender. You can even imagine that color washing over you and see what you experience, if you feel any sensations when you do that. Notice anything that comes to you when you visualize the color lavender. And when you're ready, you can imagine holding it in your hands. And notice how that feels. How it interacts with your body, any sensations you feel. Any words that come to you. You can ask it what it represents for you, or if it has anything it wants to say to you. Just notice any insights, any impressions, any words or sounds you may hear. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and write down whatever you experienced when you visualized and held the color lavender. For me, when I held it in my hands, it was almost like it was air. It was so light, and I saw myself putting the color down on the ground, and then it just spread and a million flowers bloomed. And what it felt like for me is that the color lavender was the color of life force energy, of spirit, that was so light and unseen but could create anything. So for me, I think when I see lavender, it might represent that. Now let's visualize the color orange, and I'm not going in any particular order, just like whatever color is popping into my head I'm going with. So if you do this on your own without this video, you can go in the same order, go with whatever comes to you. You can go in the order of the chakras, whatever feels best for you, you can do. So let's meditate on the color orange. Visualize it in your mind's eye and notice how you feel, any sensations. You can imagine how it smells, how it tastes. You can imagine it washing over you and notice how that feels. If you experience anything. And now you can imagine holding the color orange in your hands. Notice how it feels. If it's big or small, heavy or light, somewhere in between. Notice how it interacts with your hands. And any sensations you feel or any insights you get. If there are any words or phrases or songs that come to you. And whenever this feels complete, you can write down orange and anything that you experienced and what orange may mean for you. For me, orange felt really, really comforting and warm and soft, almost like when you get a hug from someone that you really love. It also felt very full of life and creativity. So when I see orange the next time I'm either meditating or doing something, I may use some of those sensations and images that I got to interpret what the orange may mean. Let's move on now to the color green. So you can close your eyes and meditate on green. And notice any sensations that you experience, any thoughts, any symbols, songs that come to mind. Notice how the color green makes you feel, any emotions that may come up. And you can imagine holding the color green in your hands. Notice what it looks like, how it feels. Maybe it has a smell. Notice any insights that come to you and anything else that you experience. Whenever you're ready, you can pause and write down green and what you experienced with that color. For me, I felt so much energy in my heart. It makes sense because green is associated with the heart chakra, and I just felt healing, like lots of healing energy. And then when I was holding green in my hands, it was a literal green heart, and then I saw a lightning flash go straight into my chest and like break open my heart and open it. So for me, green could have to do with heart healing, opening the heart, just healing in general. And for you, it might be something similar or it might be something different. The next color that I'm seeing is blue, so we can meditate on that. And as you visualize the color blue, notice what you're feeling, any sensations, anything that comes to mind. You can imagine holding the color blue in your hands. Notice how that feels. Notice how it looks. Again, maybe it speaks to you, maybe you taste it, maybe you smell it. And then whenever you're ready, you can pause and write down the color blue and whatever came to you. For me, all I kept seeing was just this clear blue sky, and it felt so expansive, but also calm and really clear. It almost felt like any negative energy was being eliminated and positive energy was coming in and replacing it. I also was imagining thoughts, if that makes sense. I was kind of just like seeing a brain with thoughts coming out. So for me, blue might also represent thoughts. You can continue doing this for any color that you think of: yellow, gold, pink, magenta, indigo, and continue to write down what that color made you feel, what it represented. And as you do this, this can help you create a dictionary of what colors mean to you, but also it's a great exercise to help you strengthen your intuition and practice visualizing and seeing things, smelling things, tasting them, just knowing things. If you have any questions or you want to share what came to you in the comments, I'm so curious. So if you feel called to do that, please do. And if you're interested in more intuitive exercises, like I mentioned, I have some on my Patreon and in my self-healing course, and the links are in the description. I hope that you enjoyed this exercise, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.